everyone. Welcome to Book Chat. My name is Leslie and I lead the Reading Safari and Stream programs. Today I'm going to talk with you about a book called 300 Arguments. This book was written by a poet named Sarah Manguso. It was published in 2017. It is extremely short. This book combines two of her books, and this is 300 Arguments. It's right at about 90 pages in my copy. Okay, so first of all, it's hard to describe the genre of 300 Arguments. Some people say it's poetry. Some people say it's like a book of tiny little essays. It's really hard to classify, but one thing that we do know is that it is a book of aphorisms. So aphorisms are these little true little nuggets of wisdom that you hear all the time. Like if you judge a fish by its ability to climb trees, it will spend its whole life thinking it's stupid. That was by Albert Einstein. They are typically, on posters or things that you hang on your walls or on magnets, things like that. These things that you always hear, like Alexander Pope's, to err is human, to forgive divine, things like that. Typically very, short, compact statements that, deliver kind of a wallop of truth. So that's what this book is full of. I don't know if I found any in here that I would want hanging like as a magnet on my fridge, but I did find a lot that I have marked with tabs that made me go, woo, woo. So I would like to share some of them with you today. And you can get kind of an idea of what this book is about. Okay, so the first one says, biographies should also contain the events that failed to foreshadow. Now that to me is, I get, my brain hurts just trying to think about something failing to foreshadow. Okay, so that's what some of these are. They're like little puzzles or little problems, or as the title says, little arguments that you can have with yourself, that you can have with other people, that you could use as a writing prompt or something like that. I'm going to read another one. Horror is terror that stayed the night. I really like this one because it's very much like, wow, that is so true. Like terror is this one, very intense type of feeling. And then horror is the drawn out feeling of terror. I like that very, very much. It also gives me a great image in my head, And then there's this one that I can totally relate to. It says, there were people I wanted so much before I had them that the entire experience of having them was grief for my old hunger. Now that is just so on the money. I know for some of us, maybe all of us who have had that kind of experience of wanting, and then when you finally get what you want or the person that you want, it's almost like a letdown, sort of, or gosh, I wish I could go back to the time where I wanted this or that person that much. It's very, very human. Another one is, we hide in plain sight in our bodies. Yeah, I mean, that one I feel like I could write a whole kind of meditation on. A whole maybe poem or journal entry. It is very, very powerful for me. Yeah, I feel like I could go a lot of ways with that one. And then I'm just going to read one more. The quality that all last words share, the silence after. So, rephrasing that, all last words share, the silence after. Which is like, whoa, definitely kind of a meditation on the ending of things, maybe the end of a novel, or last words as someone has died. They all share that silence after. And that to me is extremely powerful. So anyway, that is a selection of aphorisms from 300 Arguments. Really love this book. Super short. You could read it really quickly. But chances are, if you read it, you are going to be sitting with it for a while going, So it might take you longer to get through it. At any rate, I highly recommend. Love Sarah Manguso, and I love this book. Thank you so much for tuning in with me this week. I hope to see you again. Hope that you will give 300 Arguments a try. If you do, please tag us in your post on social media so that we can see what you have to say about it. I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.